Howdy YouTube friends. Shh, somebody's taking a nap. But I wanted to share an update with you guys who watched my video from yesterday about Cheyenne's first day of school. To start with, my mom did finally come and get me about 12:30, I think, that afternoon. And we got over there and did what I had to do. And even had to go back to or go over to the Compassion Center and get my husband to sign a couple of papers so I could finish getting the renewal and tags and whatnot for the truck. That's what I had to do at the revenue office. And got back over there and got it done. My mom even stopped off and got a little something there at McDonald's for her and my youngest niece. And still got over there to pick up my daughter, maybe about 3 minutes later or so. And which was fine, because I had called while I was waiting for my mom to let somebody know, her teacher specifically. What's neat is they have phones in each of the classrooms, so I was able to call her teacher and let her know, hey, this is what's going on. I might be late, and her grandmother might be the one picking her up, and this, that, and the other. Also took the opportunity first to ask how Cheyenne was doing, and she at first didn't seem to remember Cheyenne, or didn't know her name that well. They're still learning, the students. It's only been 2 days, and so finally she goes, "Oh yeah, Cheyenne." She says, "Yeah, she seems to be doing fine." And I'm like, okay, no complaints about her, nothing. So, and got over there to pick her up. Well, at that time, since I was a little late, I didn't get an opportunity to talk with her teacher per se, or talk to her teacher or anything, or see her. So if there were any complaints or nothing, nobody really told me anything. There wasn't an opportunity to. And she seemed like she was in a good mood, and she said that she, had a good day, and that, give me just a second. She said she had a good day. She seemed like she was in a good mood. My grandmother even called me back. I had talked to her for a little while, trying to find out where my mom was at and if she'd talked to her. Well, she called me back later, and she goes, "Well, how's Cheyenne doing?" She's like, "Well, if she seems to be in a good mood, whatever, then she probably did fine, and had a good day." And my husband made a good point, though. It'd be 5 minutes after she got in trouble, and it'd be like nothing happened. She tends to do that. So, really hard to say for sure how her day really went until I see her teacher Monday morning. But I'm taking her word for it until then. If she lied to me, then she'll be in trouble for that. But so far so good. So thank you guys for your prayers. Of course, I'm going to continue praying about the issue, making sure that things are cool. I mean, I know God's going to be with her. I pray for her, help her out the best that I can with her homework, which she hasn't had any yet, but she'll start having homework and things, and to sit with her and take the time to help her with her letters, writing her name and whatnot, and her phonics and stuff, and studying that. But anyhow, interestingly, I did go and change the voting on the video, because I had somebody put a thumbs down, voted a thumbs down. Okay. I'm thinking maybe somebody did that by accident. They, meant to hit the other one, or, whatever. But then I'm like, well, if they really felt that way, I would have liked some feedback. Whatever. Like I said, this is primarily for my friends that I've made on YouTube, and that want to know how we're doing and how Cheyenne's, doing with her new changes and things like that. So, their opinion, their opinion. Just would have been nice to know what in the world. And, well, today was interesting because I thought, it being Saturday and I'll have to get up at 5:30 in the morning to get her ready for school and things, and thought I'd get to sleep in, and lo and behold, my inner alarm clock woke me up at 7 o'clock this morning. I thought I'd get to sleep in a little bit later, but I guess with my new schedule being at 5:30 in the morning, I have to get up to allow myself some time to wake up, drink a cup of coffee before I have to get her up and get, her and I ready. I guess considering all that, I did sleep in a little bit, but I surely thought I'd get more than that. Maybe 9 o'clock. No, it was 7 o'clock that I woke up. They didn't wake me up. I just woke up, and so I was kind of bummed about that. Because then again, tomorrow for church, I gotta get up early again. So it's really only one day a week now that she's in school that I'll even get to sleep in. And I'm rather surprised that I've gotten used to the schedule already, getting up early and stuff. So, but I gotta get where I'm not spending time or wasting time taking a nap. So, yeah. That's the difficult part. When I should be doing other things, I'm like getting tired and just having the I don't want to, is because I'm just so tired. I'm not used to it yet. So I guess if y'all want to pray for me personally, that's something y'all can pray for me. Today's been okay though. I don't feel like I'll nap so much now. She's taking a nap. And then there was a mention about, have I ever considered homeschooling? Well, I wanted to address that too for somebody else that maybe wanted to suggest that. But personally for us, I don't know enough about homeschooling. And aside from the hippie thing I was doing with her, and it's going to be starting up again a little later for this year also, I don't feel like I'm that qualified to be a teacher. Like, I feel more confident with people that have gone to school and gotten certified doing it instead of me. Also because she gets so bored. She did today. I mean, not having anywhere to go or anything. She's been so bored, driving me absolutely crazy again. Want to play rough and everything else, and just, it's so hot outside. The heat index itself is like 115. So to even take her to the park, it's just like, But her education is just so important to me. Like I said, I don't know enough about the homeschooling thing, and she and I really need a break from each other. Daycare is too expensive, especially when I'm not working, and having her here 24/7, she and I both get sick of each other. I think that's part of the reason too she doesn't always respect me a whole lot, and she's always like, I want my daddy, because he's not here enough to discipline her, and it's always me. So I don't know, there's just a lot of reasons not for us personally not to do the homeschooling. And she needs more interaction with the kids. The 4 years that I've had her at home with me, she hasn't had enough interaction with kids. I've tried play dates. She does go to Sunday school, and it just doesn't seem to really be enough. So I think for her, it's best for her to go to school. If I could afford it, she'd be going to a private school. But also there's the transportation issue also. So I'm just praying for the best with her situation at school with her substitute teacher right now. So